Over the past 20 years, Dubai College has grown and developed into an institution with a fine academic record, strong traditions in music, drama and sports, and offers its pupils an extensive range of extracurricular activities. And together with pastoral care and personal and social education, which are firmly woven into the school's ethos, combine to meet the original aim of providing the best of British education. In 1978, Dubai College began its life in this villa near Safa Park with just a handful of pupils, waiting for the first phase of its building in Sikim to be completed. Now, with almost 700 pupils, the school has an extensive campus which includes every facility that a good education demands. The Board of Governors recognises the crucial importance of facilities and has a clear policy of providing the best possible tools for learning. The result is high levels of academic success. Over the years, the school has consistently produced exam successors on a par with some of the best independent schools in Britain. Last summer's results were no exception. The 94 GCSE candidates achieved 93% of their passes in the A to C range, while our advanced level students produced a 96% pass rate. Not surprisingly, they gained entry into prestigious universities, mainly in Britain. But academic success is only part of the story, as the head of the sixth form explains.
Most of our students that come into Dubai College sixth form are products of the school. They've come through lower school and middle school and have entered the sixth form with a high level of examination success. That success is continued, and ultimately their aim is to progress from here to university, which many of them do, and we're very, very pleased and very proud of the success that they achieve. Whilst coming into the sixth form, they take on a new identity. They become more independent than they were in the middle school. They have their own common room area, they have their own study area, which in the main they look after and oversee themselves. They organise their own social events, they organise how they work, they dictate the pace of their own work. They take on special responsibilities in the main as prefects. They take on lower school liaison, which opens up a whole new avenue of responsibility to them. And the idea, I think, is that they leave the college very well-rounded. Certainly by the academic success that we've had in sending students to America and to the United Kingdom, a lot of the institutions have been very impressed by the well-rounded nature of the education they've got.
The development of the school's facilities is a never-ending process. This year we have seen a new examinations hall built which will accommodate 120 candidates in comfort. Also added have been 3 new science laboratories, which increases the total to 13 and provides us with another general science lab and also one for food technology. Our aim is not cookery, but the understanding of food from a scientific point of view. The new computer laboratory is dedicated to scientific experiments and is a facility which probably exists in few other schools anywhere. Even before these projects were completed, the board had already begun the detailed planning of the next developments. In a year's time, we can look forward to additional workshops and studios and to a purpose-built music centre complete with recording studio. Libraries are clearly important resource centres for learning in schools. With the extension completed last September, the area of our library is now approaching 400 square metres. In addition to books and magazines, pupils now have audio, video, computer and internet resources to draw on. The school's 5 existing computer networks, plus standalones in departments, gives a very healthy ratio of 9 pupils to every computer. Nevertheless, more are planned for next year, along with an extension of internet terminals. An important event on the school's annual calendar is Open Day, when prospective pupils and their parents visit the school. This year was no less successful than in previous years, but probably with more families coming to view the school, the demonstrations and the exhibitions of pupils' work. Science, with all its magic, is always a show stealer, though every subject in its own way impressed. The pupils' involvement is always an important part of the day. Some act as tour guides, most are involved in demonstrations, while others simply have fun, even though they have difficulty in keeping rhythm. Appropriately, it was the History Department which undertook to research the 20 years of Dubai College's existence and which mounted a detailed display charting the school's development. The school's 4 houses have again been locked in a wide range of competitions this year, as the house coordinator describes.
College has a well-established house programme, house competitions, 4 houses, very keenly fought, mostly of a sporting nature, but not entirely so. We do recognise that not all students are sportsmen and women, and we have tried hard to incorporate non-sporting events into the programme, such as the house music competition, which is very popular, the house quizzes, and this year we introduced the house public speaking competition, which went down extremely well also. In addition, we have the ever-present house merit system, where every single member of the school gets a chance to earn points for his or her house. However, it has to be agreed that the main emphasis in the house programme is on sports, all sorts of sports. We have softball, we have badminton, soccer, you name it, practically we play it. The majority of these are done at lunchtime, although some have been done during the pastoral programme and very successfully this term. But the high-profile events are the ones that get most attention. There's the swimming gala, the House Athletics Championships and the House Cross Country Championships, all of which require the whole school to be off timetable, and we invite parents and friends of Dubai College to come and spectate at these events, and they are always very welcome and always provide vociferous support.
The keenness of our swimmers is also reflected in competition against other schools. Again, this year, the Dubai College teams are unbeaten in numerous galas with schools in Dubai, Abu Dhabi and Muscat. netball has also continued to be one of our strengths, with two teams, the Desert Cats and the Cloudy Beagles, giving a good account of themselves against mature competition in the Dubai Ladies League. Our other school teams have fared well, both here and in the Bahrain tournament. Even though cricket has not been a game we have focused on before now, it has developed extremely successfully this year and promises much for the future. Our cross-country runners can feel well pleased with their season, coming out overall winners in the 4 meetings held this year. In soccer, the senior side reached the semi-final of the league, which was almost as successful as the under-13s, who were the beaten finalist. But the real accolades this year must go to the under-15 team, who won their league and also the Al Ittihad Cup. In athletics, the girls' inter-school competition, which has been running for just 2 years, was won by our girls for the second time. They are clearly following in the footsteps of the boys, who, for 4 successive years, have won the inter-schools championships. Our rugby has also developed strongly this year, and all 3 teams, under 13, under 15 and the seniors, remain unbeaten at the end of the season. As a bonus, the under-15 team won the Rugby Festival in February, and such is the strength of our senior team that 7 of them were selected to play in the UAE schools team. For those who have energy left after the sports, there is the Duke of Edinburgh award scheme. Some 60 pupils from Year 10 have picked up the challenge of the award this year. And for the first time, we are offering it to silver level to 8 lower 6th students. Trips have again featured in school life, this one to Cyprus by the advanced level biologists and geographers, others to Paris and Istanbul, and our ski trip earlier in the year. The spring fair, organised by the Friends of Dubai College Committee, superbly fulfilled their twin aims of providing social events for parents and children and of raising money for the school. Apart from the fair, they arranged a reception for new parents and a disco for pupils, and raised laughs and money with the Family Challenge in December. The school owes to them the cricket nets and the spectator stands, which have been much used. FDC also gave financial support to the school's initiative in arranging a course for parents and teachers on drug and alcohol abuse by young people. This forms part of the pastoral programme, which prepares our pupils for the opportunities and challenges of the world outside school. Dubai College pupils have always grasped with both hands the chance to perform, and the list of musicals, plays, concerts and dance productions is a very long one indeed. We have continued our exchanges with the Bedale School in England, and also took part in the Young Musician of the Gulf contest in Bahrain, where 2 of our students were placed in the top 3, one of them winning the Mozart Award for the best pianist. In school, we've been richly entertained by performances of Our Day Out and music and mince pies, as well as the concert to mark our 20th anniversary. which included a piece, Essate, especially written by the staff. In its short history, Dubai College has achieved much and is now strongly placed to continue its development over the next 20 years.